Ladies and gentlemen and friends beyond the binary, welcome to Being Trans. My name is Amanda Bonanza. Adjacent to me, quite possibly, is Emily Kailyn. Sometimes I think, and then also Lilith Electra's here. I'm not sure who's next to me on the going out thing. I know what I see on my screen. It doesn't always correspond with what's going out in the world. I think Emily's next to me. And I think Lilith is on the bottom of the screen. But I might, yeah, like there you go. You're doing the Brady Bunch thing. And that worked because from my perspective, you waved at Emily. But it really could have been that you were just kind of looking up the screen because maybe you're next to me and no one knows. Because yeah, I should be like,
no one can
Lilith,
tell. No one knows.
Hello, Emily. How are you over there?
I am good. You're mentioning things, and I'm like, oh, I didn't get the chat up, so I'm distracting myself and doing that.
I totally forgot about the chat. Let's all get the chat on screen while we're doing this.
Doing something new that I just realized I could do today, which is very donkey. Am I muted? Are you not hearing me?
I hear you.
Okay, good. Anyways, I am recording the show. Not the show, but just our screen of the three of us, so that I can use that later for video editing.
That is great. That is a good thing.
All great things that we should be talking about on the live show, of course. Very important.
I think so. It's always good to talk about. We got to break down that fourth wall. That fourth wall has been too oppressive to us
the entire time.
I think. Lilith, hello. How are you today?
I'm all right. I've been in the chat since 10 minutes before the show started, so I've been chatting with our viewers and engaging with them. So don't worry, I'm on it.
She's doing the Lord's work. She's doing the heavy lifting, is what she's got.
It's like, hi everyone, it's me.
And it's so important that you do that, and I love it. And I have a question for you. Lilith, you couldn't make it last week, and the reason is because you went to a very exciting writing workshop. And I want you to tell us all about what you learned. How do you write?
Yeah, important.
No, it was like creating a platform as a writer, and I assumed it would be like, how do you like connect with people on social media, how to get people to read. Like, I have a Substack, and here this is, we're going to start a little before that. So I post on my Substack every day. I was getting to a certain amount of viewers every day, like consistently, like between 50 and 100 viewers each piece every day. And then you can clock it to September 10th. And I think we all remember what famous celebrity passed away on September 10th. Since then, I have been getting less than half what I had been getting. And I've also been getting more in like my Substack feed of people talking about the celebrity who passed on September 10th. So LinkedIn recently has kind of muted trans people. And I'm worried that Substack has as well. But I went to this thinking, okay, I'm going to learn how to engage with people, how to do stuff. And we spent an hour in this class that I paid for looking at Instagram posts of published authors and what they do doing it. It was like stuff like, if you ever are on a panel at a book convention or a book Comic-Con or whatever, make sure you post pictures and talk about it. Like, okay, I'll make sure I do that. And then it was the usual. Yeah, the other one was, like when you read other people's books, take pictures on Instagram of the book and make a comment on it. And this is like, I know Amanda's heard this before. When I was doing stand-up, I asked someone like, hey, how do you like say I wanted to like tour and be a feature act and eventually become a headliner and work like comedy clubs. And the advice was like, well, just make friends with the headliner. And if you're a good hang and they like you, maybe they'll ask you to be their standard feature act and you'll just hit the road with them. And I'm just like, that's not what I want to do.
It's also not like, how it works at all.
I don't want an assignment to be friends with people I can't stand to do this. So, whatever, like I read and I guess I can do that, but just the idea that I'm going to read a book and then post it like, I read so-and-so's book, and then they're going to remember that and then, somehow promote me. I don't know. And then this lady, the lady who ran it, like runs a podcast, and the next day we all got a free subscription to her Substack and her podcast. And I was like, I don't care about any of this. Yeah. I'm just gonna do my writing and see what happens. I've submitted a few pieces already for publication, and if they get published, then maybe people will see me that way. And I'd be happy to, if anyone reads my stuff and wants to connect with me, I'm more than happy to do that. But I'm not going to sit here like with a cup in hand, like just friending famous people and being like, you are good. Yeah, love your book.
I read Carrie by Stephen King. Stephen King is a great author. Hey, would you like to join my Substack?
Man, Stephen King's not going to engage with you online unless you're a Nazi. The only people he engages with, and he like gives them a stern talking to. Yeah, he's like the book version of. He's like the book version of
a solid centrist viewpoint.
He's like the book version of Keith Olbermann. It's just like this smug dude who tells everyone what he thinks. And like, weren't you the dude who wrote the book where all the 14-year-olds had an orgy to defeat a clown? It's like, get out of here. If you've only seen the It movies, you're not aware of that.
He is the guy that wrote that book.
He is the guy who wrote that book. If you've only seen the movies, they cut that out of the movies. It's really weird. I don't know why you would cut that out.
I love that you have a Halloween cup. Your autumn picture is complete. I love your orange and black shirt, and then I love the Halloween cup. And yeah, I don't know. It feels like that you got that. The writing thing was for people that like already are successfully published and have an agent. It's like, yeah, author. Whenever you go on Late Night with Seth Meyers, be sure to mention this and this and this. It's
oh, fuck! Seth Meyers had me on last week, and all I talked about was a 50-year-old episode of MASH that I liked. So dumb. Talked about my book.
So glad you got that workshop to
remind your book you when you were on Hot Ones.
Oh man, when I was on Hot Ones, and I wouldn't shut up about how my ass was going to bleed from how hot these wings were. I really blew that opportunity. That's all people know me about me now is that they don't know about the books.
No, just your bleeding asshole. Damn it.
Just my bleeding asshole. Thanks, last dab.
I'm sorry that you did not have fruitful writing workshopping fruit. I don't know. I've never.
I'm sorry because I paid $67 for the workshop, and now I want to buy Hades 2 and Sekiro, and that would be $60, and I'd be like, I could have just bought those two games I really want.
Definitely could have gotten Hades 2 for $67. I think you would.
No, they're $30 each. I could have gotten both those games for less than it cost me to go to that workshop.
Quick tangent plug. Hades was so good. It's so not a game I ever would have thought I would get into or have played, but wow, is that a good game? Especially since there's no like video in it. It's all still images. But the artwork, voice acting, and story are all so amazing and so beautiful that it is an incredibly engaging game. And wow, is that one a fun one to play?
Have you played Hades 2 yet?
No, I haven't.
It came out this week. Yeah.
Oh,
also,
this only came out.
Hades 2 just came out. It's been in like pre-release for like a year and a half, and you could play it, in beta, and now it's out. But I would say if you're looking for a similar game, and my husband always gives me shit when he sees me playing it. It's a game called None Holy. It's the similar thing where you're like going room to room and like defeating a level, and then you earn enough to upgrade yourself when you die, and then you go out and do it again. Except you're fighting vampires, and your 3 character choices are basically big-titted nun type.
Oh, that's good.
Go through and like beat up vampires. Yeah, okay. It's really good.
I mean, I don't need to hear the others.
Maybe I'll have to stream it.
My character. I do need to hear the others. I was being facetious.
What are they? Yeah. Are they?
Need to hear the other what?
Oh, none.
The other characters.
They're all big-titted nuns, is what she said.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, they're all just big-titted vampire
big
killers.
Tits, and that's not just it covered my brain, it covered my eyes.
I lost you. You went off. You just like went off. You're like, oh wow.
I put the name in chat while you were talking about it. More like I didn't have a document open to take notes. I wanted to kind of remember it, so I put it in chat based on what we were saying. I didn't realize the nun tie-in, that it was a pun. That's worth the price of admission alone. Like the pun, like I support that fully.
So worth it.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of Hades and you want to try something new, I mean, Hades 2, like I said, my husband got it when it came out and he's loving it. He's been playing it. I've been waiting because I wasted my game money on building a platform workshop that, will be helpful when I have a book published or when I decide to debase myself to grovel in front of other novelists. I read books all the time. I am, especially now that I moved out of the States, I have time to read and stuff. So I'm prolific that's a weird way to describe yourself as a reader. I don't know if I'm prolific, but I read a lot. And I think it helps
avid,
me with my writing, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I think avid
I'm mostly
is
just
a good word there.
Avid. Oh yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah.
Prolific makes it things like you can read upside down and stuff, and like you can do tricks while you read. That's
prolific just means you put out a lot of content in a very short amount of time, and so reading doesn't really, because that doesn't work at all.
Hey, unless you're following the workshops form there, you're reading and you're posting a lot about it. That makes you a prolific reader. As long as if you're putting out a lot of content about the reading you're doing, then you are a prolific reader.
Poster. It doesn't make you a prolific.
I think part of my problem is like my favorite authors are all dead, so I don't know if like posting a picture of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, going, "Hey, Hunter S. Thompson, I'm reading this for the 30th time."
Fan.
Yeah, check out my Substack.
Check out my Substack.
James Joyce, help me out. Help me, James
Joyce. I
am
struggling through Ulysses, and I've got Dubliners over here collecting dust. What the hell is wrong with you? These books suck.
The other option you could do is, and this is a strategy I always thought would be a good one for the transverse, if we had ourselves together enough and could withstand it, is to get the attention of the bad people. Get on J.K. Rowling's radar and have her start shit posting about you a lot, and that'll get you the notoriety. No publicity is bad publicity, sort of thing.
The controversial. I mean,
honestly, that's exactly what I don't want. I don't want her attention. Even if it was good attention, I don't want her attention.
No, you don't want good attention from J.K. Rowling. But what you do because I think this is it. This is what the workshop really was. They didn't address it like this, but the way to do it is you don't read J.K. Rowling's book. You pretend like you read it and you make up your own version of what is in the book, and then you just take a big shit on it. Like, this book was so stupid. When Harry Potter had meatballs everywhere and he tripped on the meatballs and his face got covered in spaghetti sauce. That was just a dumb thing to do. Why would she write about that stupid book? And then you just do that until she gets mad and she sues you.
Good one.
I think it's a good way to go.
I love your last one, Lilith. That's great. Dear OJ, I just finished. If I did it. Great.
It was a real think piece. A real think piece, OJ.
Real think.
Solid.
Is that OJ? I assume that's OJ Simpson. He wrote a book.
Is there another OJ that we don't know about?
I don't know.
like which Sarah?
That's the only one that came to mind, but I haven't thought about him in a long time. I feel like it's.
I'm gonna tell you this. The last OJ did a lot to make sure no one got that nickname again.
That's true. Yeah,
I want to be the one and only.
He kind of made a lot of missteps there. He did like Naked Gun, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that's great." And then he went and then killed his wife, and that wasn't as good as Naked Gun. I was like, "Oh, not so much, not so good."
One of his lesser works. Yeah, all the work he did on that reality TV show, the trial, like not as good as his earlier work. Trying to pretend like he can't put on a glove.
Wait, I thought he was just famous for murder. Are you telling me OJ did other things?
I know you're being silly because I know you saw the Naked Gun because you're from. You did not see the Naked Gun.
So he's an actor.
He's an actor of some sort.
The first thing. Well, he's a murderer and a criminal who did acting as like more of a hobby.
Yeah, he played some sports like in high school, I think.
Yeah, he did something in sports,
so
I think,
like
as
he was
well.
Even really that good at that.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say? I mean, he did. Didn't he go to prison later?
Well, see, there's your problem. If you do sports, you get one kill for free. He shouldn't have killed that second person.
He could have been. He could have.
Yeah. I
don't think we should talk about OJ anymore.
I don't either. I don't like this.
I don't like this.
Let's answer questions. Let's answer questions.
Should we dive into the questions? Okay.
I think so. I forgot what we're doing though. I forgot the ones we're gonna do.
The format this time, we're changing things up just slightly, y'all. We are going to start with one question, a typical like we've been doing the last few times. But then we're going to go into a rapid fire that Lilith has set up for us. So that will be very fun. So we'll spend about the usual, we do about 15 to 20 minutes for a question. So we'll start on this one and then we'll get to rapid fire round, which should be nice and new. Good way to change it up. Would it be inappropriate for a cis person to wear a trans flag? This Redditor asks. Following up, not just a pin or whatnot, but something more pronounced like long socks or arm warmers. Ooh, arm warmers, that's getting pretty serious. This person is me, and I am a cis male, but GNC for reference. Gender nonconforming.
That's the
okay.
Where it ends.
No, we've got a little bit more, but my brain's caught there. We'll address that in a second. I just want to show my allyship in a country where trans rights are actively being assaulted, especially since I have some good friends who are trans. But some voice in the back of my head is telling me that this is wrong somehow, like it's an appropriation, or that it would be like I'm trying to pass as trans. And that would be un-okay somehow.
Yeah. I kind of understand where this person is coming from. Because I can see how that could be. All I can see is my personal opinion, which is fucking go for it. Like whatever you want. Like I don't think it is appropriation. I think it's fine. I'm not convinced that this person isn't a little eggy. Like I'm not sold on that. Like the part about them, I don't want to say only they can know, but like, sure. I mean, I'm gender non-conforming. I really want to wear trans like wrist warmers. It's like,
yeah. And dresses and makeup and heels, but I'm not trans.
I mean, I don't want to assume, I don't want to pin that. Maybe they are just an ally and that'd be great. And quite frankly, like we could use all the help we could get. And as far as I'm concerned, like, yes, please do that. And fly the flag. I mean, I don't fly the flag. I don't wear stuff like that. Like, I don't know if does that make me bad?
Yes. Yes, you're bad.
You're bad.
I'm still caught on the phrase appropriation. I have no idea what is something that is so trans that it's appropriating if someone else does it. That seems like
Yeah, you're
I think
taking estrogen.
Yeah. Dressing like the opposite sex.
How dare you?
taking
How
estrogen.
dare you?
How dare you?
It's like
Bullshit.
I'm not
Bullshit.
trans,
If people just decide, let me finish. Okay.
Lilith, please.
All right, so we're gonna let Amanda finish.
I'm done.
I don't think it would be appropriate. I think I'd prefer if everyone just dressed in the opposite whatever clothing or just did whatever they want. I don't think that's appropriation. I think that might be just like exactly what would be nice. If you want to wear something, you should wear it regardless of what it is. You know, like, so I don't think that's appropriation either. It's just like, yeah, do you, like, yeah, if you start living your life on your terms, I guess that's cultural appropriation for trans people. It's like, please stop. Please go back to being miserable.
Back to being miserable and conforming. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting.
I don't think any trans person would be, I mean, you have trans friends. Like, did one of them say something that made you think this?
Yeah.
You know?
It sounds to me like they just had it in the back of their mind. Like, there's like, I want to do this, but I feel like that's the other thing. It's like, instead of asking like the internet, like, why not just ask your trans friends? If you got a bunch of them, you could just be like, hey, what do you think? Would this be appropriate or inappropriate? How would you feel about this? Because whatever answer you get from the internet or some random YouTube show, like, your friends may not feel the same, and that's kind of the people that you kind of need to be most concerned about in the immediate, I would think.
Yeah,
seems to me that's where you should be looking. That's where you should be asking, but I can't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, Lilith, did you have anything else to say on it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, like, I don't know. I see that a lot in trans, like, especially on trans Reddit, where people just like, I'm not trans, but I want to do this. Like, yeah, go fucking do whatever you want. Pardon my language. Go flip and do whatever you want, young person. Like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, this one's.
I wish it'd be like.
Go ahead.
Go. I was gonna say, we joked about this earlier. Like, I wish conservatives would be like, hey, I want to misgender my trans coworker for the rest of eternity. Is that right? Wrong? And be like, no, that's wrong. I wish it was like questions like that, as opposed to be like, yeah, it's like we're like the permission fairies. It's just like, you know what? You know who does whatever they want? Trans people. I'm gonna ask them what I should do. It's like, yeah, do whatever you want. There you go. Enjoy.
The world just needs permission. That's what it is. And that's what trans people provide. We provide permission to be yourself and whoever you need to be. So many things to think about here. A cis male that is gender nonconforming, that just is so interesting to me, that you would consider yourself gender nonconforming, which just means you dress in a more androgynous way, or maybe even slightly feminine. And it's just like, yeah, I struggle with, in creating organizations to support trans people and questioning people. I struggle with people that want to express themselves in a more open way and are afraid to kind of take part in the trans community. And I get it. I know that there's a lot of binary trans people that are kind of shitty, but it's just like, yeah, if you want to explore gender, like, do it. Come on the bus. Lilith, you wanted to say something?
I was gonna say, are you sure that GNC doesn't stand for General Nutrition Centers?
That's what
I'm just tossing that out there.
Yeah, dude, could it be just bulking up?
That kind of changes the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he considers himself a General Nutrition Center, and he wants like a double scoop of Power Whey weight gainer.
I identify as a store in the mall that sells protein powder. That's how I identify.
Yeah, I'm a General Nutrition Center.
I just like that idea that we give this like deeply nuanced thing of like, oh, you might want to explore this more and be part of the trans community. It's just like, dude just wants to bulk up. That's all it is. Dude just trying to get.
Doesn't answer my question at all.
It doesn't answer it at all.
It was no help. It was no help at all.
I just want to drink a protein shake and wear some trans armbands. Like, what's up?
What's up? Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, well, I'm working out.
I love that idea. I love that. Just fucking power lift like in trans gear. Like, I think that's fucking great.
That's great. We need all the allies we can get and all the allyship. If someone confuses you for someone who's trans because you got that on, like, the big thing for us and for me definitely is making sure I maintain trans representation. You know, the goal, the like internalized goal that we have is like to pass and not catch crap when we're out in society. But I do like maintaining aspects of being visibly trans so that other people in the community see that it's possible to be yourselves and to come out and live life. Like, I think that's a really important message, not only to say, but to demonstrate. And so that's really important to me in my journey. And so I think that's great. The more people that want to do that and just basically platform the trans existence and the trans identity, I think that's wonderful. I don't think that there's any way that could hurt, even if it does cause some confusion and people are like, oh, you're trans. It's like, no, I'm just repping. I'm just, you know, being an ally. Like absolutely wonderful. And one of the big philosophies that we've had in the transverse the whole time is that we allow cis people, allow is such a bad word. I don't like that, but we want cis people to be part of our community. And we've had mods on the Discord that are cis and you know, friends and people that come in, people that come on our shows, because it's the importance of the allyship. We can talk all day until we're blue in the face, but if people think we're crazy, think that we're motivated by these nefarious reasons and all this, they're just not going to listen to us. So the only way to get our message truly across is to have cis allies who are out there as representatives of us, going like, you know, shutting down the negative conversations and the flawed thinking and saying like, no, I know trans people and they're this way. Like those cis people are going to be the ones that are going to be able to speak for us and actually be heard. So yeah, like anything that an ally can do to be that and further, you know, a positive message about the trans existence, that's wonderful. That's great. Absolutely do it.
I would also say I would rather you wore like trans colors, whether it be a sock or whatever, than to like come up and talk to me to show your support. Don't talk to me. This is for real. When we were living in the South, I was living in the Virginia, and we went to like a festival. It was the Hanover Tomato Festival. Now, Hanover's known for their tomatoes. And it was just a place where like they set up booths and sold shit, and then you can get food and stuff. And this guy comes up to me and he comes up to me and he like shows me his phone, and he's got like a trans flag. And he's like, hey, you know, could I you be in you know, you've got people out here supporting. I was like, I don't need you to come talk to me. That's weird. Man. I don't know you. Especially now I'm thinking, oh great, now everyone knows, and like it's so obvious that I'm trans. I gotta go walk through like the cell booths, and like there's like the Henrico Gun Club is there with like signs saying guns don't kill people, people kill people. And it's just like, and then also they also have a sign that says guns save people. No, and then they say like guns save people. It's like, well, if guns can't kill people, then guns can't save people. You can't have it both ways, you know.
Guns are dangerously protective. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get like super technical about it, it's like the gun doesn't kill anybody, the bullet does.
That's right. That's why the one thing is like we shouldn't have gun control, we should have bullet control.
It's not even the bullet, it's the hole that the bullet makes.
Honestly, you did it to yourself. It's not the bullet's fault that you can't heal yourself instantly like Wolverine or Deadpool. Get out of here. Yeah, no, I think like if you want to be supportive, if the choice is to go up and whisper to me privately, like very weirdly, that you support that I'm trans, or to wear like a trans t-shirt, I would say please wear a trans t-shirt and don't talk to me. I'll find you if I want to talk to you.
Now, what about if this person like
everyone froze? Like I assume the conversation's going on without me.
It's gonna have to, unfortunately. Yes.
Their other shirt, and then they found you. They're like, hey, Lilith, and they just lifted up their shirt to show you their trans shirt underneath their shirt. And you were like, yeah, that's what I want you to do.
Well, like Hulk Hogan style, like they ripped off the overshirt and then this was just a black shirt with a trans flag on it.
I like that. Do that. Do that,
yeah.
GNC.
Yeah. GNC, man. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold and there's just a little bit of a tickle that's left over and it's bugging me today. Trans arm warmers. God, that sounds so cute. I think I need to get some of those.
Yeah, it sounds really trans. It sounds like it's like
that reminds me of the other thing.
You're ready for coding when you get some of those.
That reminds me of the other thing that the other point I wanted to make on this question, and that is, like you, Amanda, I do not fly the trans flag. I have a small LGBT sticker that I designed on the back of my car, and that's kind of it. I'm okay being, you know, if you pay attention, I feel like I'm still visibly trans. But I'm like, if you're not paying attention, I feel like I blend, and that's sort of where I'm comfortable. Where I clock trans people a lot, and I feel like I'm clockable at least to trans people, and I think that's my sweet spot in being out there and showing that, you know, it's possible. But as far as like flying a trans flag or you know, slapping a bunch of stuff all over my car, like I am really hesitant to that because I don't want my stuff like broken, messed with, firebombed, you know, tires slashed, those sorts of things. And so I think it's just probably a little bit too much of a paranoia thing, but that sort of stuff, being like visibly trans, except at like a pride event, really does make me kind of nervous. And like Lilith said, yeah, you're bad for doing that. And that's a thing that's been in my mind of like, you know, feeling like, am I a bad representative for my shyness and really like showcasing that I'm trans? I know you're not saying that we are bad for that, Lilith, but just that
no
thought is in my head.
I just wanted to clarify that, you know, like, I don't care that he clocked me. I don't care if anyone clocks me. Like, none of that bothers me. It's more the fact that he came up and spoke to me.
Yeah.
And I do not appreciate that at all. I do not like talking to strangers. I have sometimes difficulty talking to people I know. It's just like, I'll find you if there's something to say.
Mm.
But yeah, I agree. Matter of fact, I just kind of go around living my life. And if anyone says anything, I'm like, well, you said you didn't want us all in your face with it, and I have not been in your face with it. I'm merely going to Aldi to pick up some cheeses because I feel like cheeses. You know, but yeah, it doesn't bother me that he clocked me. It doesn't bother me. You know, none of that bothers me. It just bothers me that he felt like he could just come talk to me.
Well, have some fun in the chat before I swing the hammer.
What happened? Oh, got it. Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to give you the chance to have some fun in chat before I get the hammer swinging.
Look at the proud white man.
Yeah, right.
Bro, you genetically superior in there.
I just love when people come in and support the show and the channel by coming and watching, by commenting and things like that. And it's just like, they feel, like you said, they feel so superior for putting like such a witty comment in chat. And it's just like, you know, you're doing more to support us than you could ever do to hurt us with dumb comments like that. And it's just like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we appreciate all our fans, white men from town, even the ones that masturbate to us angrily.
I'm the white man from town. Okay.
Yeah. Just masturbating in shame to the trans women.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not wearing panties.
Currently. Well, panties.
Nobody accused you of wearing panties.
How do we define, like, what are we talking about if it's panties?
He's not wearing nothing.
Or the only one thinking about.
Free.
I mean, if you're masturbating to a bunch of trans people, it's usually you don't have any bottoms on.
He's just draped in he's just draped in a Confederate flag. Proud of my heritage, man. Oh yeah.
What do I wish? You keep saying we wish. Like you're having a conversation. You're having a conversation with yourself.
Let's let this dude play in the sandbox.
None of us. Yeah, you wish. It's like, no. What do I? No one said anything. Nobody accused you of wearing panties. No one brought up men in panties except for you. And then your response was, "You wish." No one's. You're the only one wishing. You're the only one. At a trans. Broadcast talking about putting panties on.
I know what he wishes. He wishes he could not feel shame when he masturbates to trans women.
You don't have to feel shame. It's totally fine, white man from town.
It's okay to find trans women attractive. It is. It's okay. That's normal. That's straight. That's what straight men do. Your ancestors are even more disappointed in you than the people. I mean, you don't know my ancestors. What are you talking about?
Well, and he can't even do great.
Why are you? And plus, are you disappointed in me? Like, what do you care? You don't even know me.
Dead people can't be disappointed, bruh.
You can't even wear your panties without feeling shame. And you're talking about we're disappointed. Yeah. Oh, Augustus Electra really hates you.
Thomas Edison is rolling in his grave. Hey, do you have truck nuts?
100%.
Yeah, 100% in his mouth.
Question. Do you have truck nuts?
Come on, y'all. Yeah. He doesn't have any nuts.
Oh my god.
Now we have to add this. Not only is he so shamed that he wears panties, but he has to carry the judgment of his ancestors with him everywhere he goes. Everything he does in life, he's like, what would my ancestors think? I have
to live up to the honor of Nathaniel Bedford Forrest.
What would the serf who farmed mud in 1300 London think about me? Weird.
Hey, I'll be honest, I felt like for a lot of this show, I felt like I didn't have a lot of steam, and White Man from Town came in and really rejuvenated my sense of hilarity.
I also like that
strolled right in from town.
he created a YouTube online persona, and he really wanted to capture who he was and what he's about, and it was just the most generic salt-free piece of toast you could have. I'm White Man and I'm from town. It's whoa. Okay.
Have we come across a single person that is more fitting of the milk toast episode than White Man from Town?
That. Yeah, White Man from Town.
If you like this live stream, you should check out all of our content.
All of our shows.
Yeah, comment on all of them.
Comments on all of them.
Like and subscribe, man. Thank you.
Yeah, give us a boost on our
everything.
Tell your friend.
Tell your friend, White Man from Suburbs, all about us.
Oh my God!
What sucks is he left? He clearly left and thinks he really showed us.
He won that one.
Oh man, I won that one.
I'm picturing that
one. I went in.
All these burns.
I went in and I told those trans girls to stop talking about my panties, and then with the weight of our ancestors, I said that they were disappointed. I was just like, okay, guy.
Oh God, that
I guess
was
he
fun.
went back to town.
I just picture him. He's closed the laptop and he's just doing that the meme, the kid meme, or that he's just like, I got it, I got him.
No, he closed his laptop and he's masturbating. I mean, that's obvious what's going on here.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's weird that he brought up panties
this whole time for sure.
I'm glad to help. Glad to help. Whatever your fetish is that you have to be talked down to by trans women, I'm glad to help. But
that's probably big turn on.
My ankles.
He says, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm not wearing panties, but panties are in quotes, and you'll find this a lot with like,
cis men,
and like morons where they don't know what the quotes mean." And she's like, "What do you? Why is panties in quotes?
Because they ain't panties when I wear them.
They're not panties when I wear. They're manderwear. They're manties."
God damn.
Once I got that streak deeply embedded into them, they're manties, not panties.
Oh
That's
God!
the kind of guy that gets gets the like overpriced eye makeup called war paint for covering up blemishes.
I gotta go drink some Black Rifle coffee. I'll be right back.
He's the type that they market dog food to, DAWG. There's actually food for men that comes. I think it comes in something that looks like dog food packaging, but it's for men. And it's like.
It's just man food.
That's just
it's stupid hilarious. Man food. Are you a real dumb dude? Eat this dog food.
I am. Oh my God. That's great. Now me and my dog can eat at the same time and have the same thing.
Someone sold dog food to stupid men.
I don't know how we do this, but we need to find a troll per episode at least.
Oh, please. This show would be so easy if someone just came in every episode and said something stupid.
Oh my God.
This is like I spent so much time in my stand-up comedy career like overreacting to hecklers that if you want to come in and say anything to me, you better leave or I will up the stakes. And I've had stand-up shows where I got off stage and I was like, I went way too far there. That was very rude of me the way I handled that heckler. But I will, if you want to hang around, I know in your mind, and this is the thing, because you don't know how to use the air quotes around panties. I know in your mind, you think like you showed us, but right now there's a room full of trans women watching this, trans dudes watching this. There's the three of us. Having a great time at your expense, and we super appreciate that you decide to deign us with your presence from town and come down here. Thank you, Charlotte, for the super chat. We appreciate it, and wow.
I agree with you.
What a
white
gift.
man from
what
town.
A gift.
Yeah,
white man from town,
thank you, white man from
that
town.
that level of support for the trans community is extremely helpful. You've come in, you've given us wonderful content. You improved our mood here. Like, just a shining example. Yes, either wear your trans armbands or do exactly what white man from town just did.
We give you permission, bro.
I would also, this is for the regular viewers. If you haven't, I would recommend going through our old, like the little micro clips and the old shows, and just look if there are any chats, read through them, because I respond to every dumbass who decides to come in and say something, and then usually if I go too far, Emily will come in later and say something nicer. But for the most part, I've tried to be assertive, but not like rude. I don't want to get us deplatformed, but I usually say something there. So if you're like, man, I wish these girls had stuff like 8 days a week that I could watch. Go back and watch the old stuff, and if you see their comments, just pop in.
Yeah.
A lot of times if someone posts something rude, I'll just say what, and that's it.
I appreciate Lilith's take on that when she does that, because sometimes I tend to jump in too much. But yes, if you like our content and like want to participate, please go in and comment. We respond often, and so we should probably get better about responding to all comments. Usually I will like or thumbs up, I'll heart or thumbs up everything that's positive. But yeah, we really do love to interact with your comments, so please do that.
I unfortunately don't get like a notification when someone comments or anything on our stuff. So I just kind of go through, and if I happen to notice that there are comments, I'll just check them out. I maybe do that like probably like this one I'll check like in 2 or 3 days and just see if anyone said anything. But now is anyone out there, does White Man from Town have his own YouTube channel with like videos and stuff?
Have to chat. So he's got
no, you have to have a channel, but doesn't mean you've posted anything.
Right. I don't know what he's got, what content. I'm sure he's a huge content creator.
His contents are just like, skid marked panties, like I did this yesterday.
I can't.
All right, you ready for some rapid fire questions?
Yeah, and we need to be rapid about them, yes.
Yeah. All right, I won't answer. I'll just toss it out to you. So basically what I've done is I've gone to Google and I put, why do trans people? And then we see what people are asking Google about trans people. So this first one, a little existential, and I'm so sorry, White Man from Town hasn't hung around. But remember, keep it quick. Why do trans people exist?
He's still there.
Nah, he shot his load 10 minutes ago. He's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
he went to get his truck nuts so he could put them in his mouth when he finished off. All right. Now I'm sorry. See, I'm going too far. Why do trans people exist? In 10 seconds.
I'm trying to be funny.
Because of God.
Because a drag queen read to me.
Yeah, I don't have anything funny to say to that. It's just
it doesn't have to be. If it was supposed to be really funny, I'd be answering the question.
I know.
I think you need to.
I think you do need to.
Why do trans people exist? To piss you off. That's why. That's why. If you're asking that question, I exist to piss you off.
And you're White Men from Town.
White Man from Town.
White
yes.
Man from Town.
For him specifically.
Take that.
All right, and don't worry about trying to be funny. Just answer them. Why do trans people wear masks? Because weed. That's a good one.
Because we go to great parties.
What? Wear masks?
Yeah.
You mean like because they have
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras?
Yeah, because Halloween.
I assumed this is like a COVID thing. It's like they wear masks because yeah, they don't want other people to get sick. It's called concern for others, and you might not be aware of it.
Yes.
Here's a good one. Why do trans people like New Vegas?
This is the best goddamn video game ever made. Save my fucking.
Fair enough.
Because old Vegas is old.
So, why do trans people like blahage?
Blahage?
Yeah, that's one I can't answer. We're obsessed with stuffies. That one vaguely, sort of, kind of, if you look at it with your eyes squinted, has trans colors. And once it caught on as a trans icon, a trans thing, like everybody wanted to do it. So I don't think I know a single trans girl who doesn't have a blahage.
I have one, and it's back in a bin back in the States waiting for me. I feel so sad. Why do trans people like sharks?
Because of blahage.
I was gonna say because sharks kill transphobes, but yeah, probably.
Because statistically,
fucking always grinding.
Statistically speaking, sharks are more cis white anti-trans males than any other animal.
Yeah, sharks don't sleep. You're right. It's the rise and grind. They don't sleep. They're always moving. They're always they got that grind mentality. Yeah. This one, I mean, why do trans people transition? Please do not try to be funny on this one.
Fucking okay.
To finally feel okay in my body and understand like the world, like why I've never felt like I fit into the world. Because it's so much better.
Mine was I woke up one day and realized that all my manties were really panties. So
fair.
I wonder if the person who
I
asked this is an
my
ally.
truck with truck nuts, and I wanted to match.
Here's one. This person was definitely not. Why do trans people look like that?
Look like that? A testosterone poisoning?
Why does anyone look like anything, my friend?
Yeah, that deserves only the Master Shake answer, which is why is anything anything?
Let me tell you something. Shake. Why do trans people be looking like that?
All right, this one confused me, and it's maybe it's like something that I have missed. Why do trans people use canes?
These are strange questions
because Chick-fil-A.
I have a feeling like this is like a trans dude thing. Like I could see trans dudes walking around with like canes, like with like little gold lions on the top for the handle. I could see that. But I would assume they would use canes for the same reason that anyone else would use canes, because they need help walking.
I mean, that's
here's a good one.
I had a real nasty bout with gout this summer, and I was like this close to getting one for myself, quite honestly, and I just didn't pull the trigger on it. But I'll probably get one this next year just because I have gout, and it has nothing at all to do with me being trans.
What about self-defense?
Decadent
self-defense
lifestyle.
Self-defense, like a sword cane, like where you pull it out and it's like a sword or something.
It's a sword, yeah.
Yeah.
Like all my umbrellas are that.
Well, I was going to say that I heard a stat way back in the day that that the number one thing for like avoiding getting mugged in New York is carrying an umbrella. Moving on.
Like the Penguin, where it like shoots like sleeping gas and stuff out.
Yeah, it's like you open it up, it's like.
I want mine to have like the
thing, I have an answer. It's so you can ring doorbells in a properly English style.
I want mine to have the trigger, and instead of being an actual gun and shooting something out, it's the fake prop gun that has the little flag that usually says
bang.
that this is bang, but mine's a trans flag.
I would say mine would be one where you unscrew the handle. It's actually a flask, and it has like booze in it. So these have been some fun questions. I got one more, and this is kind of questions where it's just like, what is wrong with the world? Like maybe this person's trying to understand something like, why do transgender people become transgender?
Yeah, we
just are transgender. I don't know why that's so difficult. And I like people like our white man from town. It's just like, do you realize that everyone's life experience is not what yours is? And I think as soon as you start wrapping your mind around something like that, you can start understanding that other people are different and are going to have different existences and experiences. And it's not right or wrong. It's just what their experience is. I remember when I came out, my youngest brother has been supportive, still the only family member who talks to me. He was like, I just don't understand. I was like, well, you don't have to understand it. Like, you just have to accept that that's who I am and how. And he was like, yep, you're right. Yeah. You're the best. And I'm like, I am the best.
I tried to kind of use that as something of this as my explanation to my parents of like the fact that you don't understand it is sort of the proof that it's real. Like the fact that you can't comprehend why somebody would go through all of this is the thing for me that's the proof that it's real, because it doesn't make any logical sense that you would put yourself through half of the crap that we put ourselves through for any other reason than it's truly who you are and absolutely what you need to do. I just think that it doesn't make any sense otherwise.
I've got bad news for people who think that I've got bad news for people who think that something can't exist because they don't understand it. Like all kinds of shit exists that I don't understand and that a lot of people don't understand, but that doesn't make it any less real. So, get over yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I've
white
just
man
come from the
town.
perspective of like, I was technically a cishet white male. And I thought to myself, I don't like how easy this is. And I would like my life to be much harder. And also, I want to see more doctors and I want more people to hate me and give me a hard time. I'd also like to get paid less and have it harder to find a job and a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
my thought process. I was like, you know what? I just like I just this is too easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would I want to keep my job, my friends, and my family? Like, yeah, no, I'm kind of over all that. So I'm going to transition. Just a clean house.
Well, that's the there was also one that just said, why do transgender people? But that I guess enough people start the question and then just hit enter. You know what? Why don't I just hit enter? See what the first thing comes up. Oh, the first thing, AI overview. Transgender people exist. Ha! That's the first three things in the AI overview.
Suck it, white man from town.
Yeah, take that back to town with you.
Yeah. Yeah, your precious AI says trans people exist. So
wait, so that brings up a question for me.
Yeah.
He is from town. Where is he currently?
He's off in the world. He's exploring.
You ever see the TV show Kung Fu?
Here.
Yes.
Like,
he's just wandering
horizons.
Instead of like Kung Fu, where he traveled around the country to help people, this guy just goes around town and tries to convince people that he's not wearing panties. But you know, it's the old. I think he does protest too much.
Anybody though.
I am not wearing panties.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
And he just like said it with no prompt. That's like if you get pulled over by the police and they come to your window and you're just like, there's nothing in the trunk.
I'm not drunk, officer. You're drunk.
I'm not masturbating. You're masturbating.
I know what you're thinking.
You're masturbating, officer. I mean, honestly, chances are, if it's a cop on duty, there's a good chance that he's masturbating.
Yeah, for sure.
We just lost our cop fellowship. Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure
no,
that's what did it.
Yeah, it was white man from town. That was the cop who was.
That was the cop.
That was the cop viewership.
Was he trying?
If you're still here, if you're here,
you're here, white from
all seriousness, matter? You know, but I am not one of those people who's like, if someone's transphobic or.
The entire time.
If someone's transphobic or homophobic, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, clearly they are trans or they are gay. Like, I don't believe that. But white man from town, if you came here and you lashed out and you brought up panties, this is the only reason I'm thinking about it. You brought up panties. None of us accused you of wearing panties. None of us accused you of any of that. If you're still here, if you're still listening, you know, it's a welcoming space. If you want to, like, hey, you know what? I came in a little rough. We've all been there. We've all argued with ourselves. We've all fought these demons. Feel free to come back every week, sit in, engage. You know, if you want to tell us about your panties next week, and we'll support you and be positive and be proactive. You know, if you're really just like an asshole, like, also feel free to come back next week and engage with us. We'd love to hear more from you, because I think we all had a blast making fun of you. If you are an asshole. If you're not an asshole, then we feel bad that we made fun of you. But yeah, I'm gonna go look and see if White Man from Town has some videos posted. And
I'm sure that's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
I couldn't find it. I tried
Kirk Supercut.
I tried with all one word. I tried it with spaces, and I tried it with %20s, and I could not find them. But that was direct URL. That was not with the search. And if they don't have a very active channel, then they wouldn't have the URL anyways. So we gotta search.
I mean, having a channel that has viewers, having a channel with viewers is a great way to make that panty money. I mean, you know, you're not going to make, you won't be able to quit your job, but maybe you'll make enough to buy some panties once a year, you know, some fresh ones to replace your crusted manties.
If you are wearing panties, make sure you do clean them, because yeah, let's at least stay hygienic.
Ladies and gentlemen and friends beyond the binary, it's about that time. We do have Mediocre Poker coming up in an hour. It's going to be a short one because Raina and I have to do some local business. And Emily, are you going to be on the show today?
I am. What time are you ending?
We're just going to do an hour today.
Okay.
So we're going to end at 3.
I may pop by.
Okay. Emily may or may not be on the show. I don't know. Possibly. But Raina will be there. We're going to play Texas Hold'em today. There won't be Church of Vault-Tec tomorrow because my computer just ate shit from a bunch of dumb stuff I did with all the mods. So my computer is like a mess. So basically what's going to happen is I have to go through and just scour my machine and get rid of any trace of anything, which means that when we do come back with Church, I'm going to have to start over from scratch with a new game. So we're going to start from the very beginning with Church. But we are going to come back and I will do it. It's just as soon as I can get my computer up and running the game properly. But not tomorrow, unfortunately. Instead, what I'll be doing tomorrow is scouring my computer, trying to get it to work.
We all need to do that from time to time. I do not have an episode of the Transgender show booked yet. I was sick this last week and did not make any progress on lining up some other guests. I've got a lot of people that are sort of in the cloud, but haven't locked anybody down yet. So I'll keep working on that and we'll let you know when we have the next episode coming up. I will be doing on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern another episode of Creative Block, having a lot of fun drawing on stream there with everybody. So definitely tune in for that one. I think that's everything we've got for the week, except for next Saturday. Join us here again, same bat time, same bat channel, which is 3 p.m. Eastern for more hilarity and fun troll interaction on Being Trans.
Yeah, it was a good old time. Yeah, hey, thanks everybody. And don't forget, subscribe to Lilith's Substack and check out her good stuff. Lilith, where can they get that?
It's in the description. It's I think it's like lilithlector.substack.com or something, but there's links in the description.
So yeah, we will see you at the top of the hour for Mediocre Poker right here. And is there anything else you had, Emily? You opened your mouth like to say something right as I was.
The Epic Epileptic just joined and was like, "Oh, biscuits, I missed it." And I was putting biscuits.
Go ahead and back and watch it.
You really should.
Yeah, it's honestly a slow starter. It's a little bit of a slow starter, but about mid-show, like it kicks into gear and
about 20 minutes in. Yeah.
I would also say that they know me, and so let's just say that for a while there it was peak Lilith. I got some real red meat to tear into.
Yeah, it was. It was low hanging fruit, really.
Low hanging truck nuts.
Whatever.
Low hanging truck nuts.
Low hanging truck nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye, y'all.